Rolling.
What? Oh, God, what is that smell? Is that your shampoo?
Yeah, I got a little bit in my eyes. You don't think it's toxic, do you?
Smells toxic. Oh.
Oh, it burns. Okay, look, just find the shampoo bottle, look at the label.
Okay.
Well, does it say anything?
What's it gonna say? It's a homemade label.
There's no poison control numbers?
No. How much did you use?
I had to use the whole bottle.
The whole thing?
Oh. Well, look, you're gonna have to finish the job. You're gonna have to pour the rest on and massage it into my scalp.
You want me to pour the rest of that into your head?
Yeah.
No, no way.
Come on, man. When I take this off my eyes, it really burns. I have to keep this rag on my eyes.
All right, I'll help you out. But you have to take those comics to that new guy.
The creepy guy?
Yeah, the creepy guy.
Ah, come on, man. That's not cool.
If you want me to help you.
All right. Let's just get this taken care of.
All right. Don't move.
Cut.
Hi, I'm Sophie 5, and this week I'm reviewing a Buffy the Vampire Slayer maquette. It comes with the scythe, which if you are a Buffy fan, you recognize this from End of Days, which is the last episode of Buffy, where she finds out the secret of the scythe. And if you don't really like it, you can pull it off and put a stake in. But if you lose that, you just kind of have Buffy the Vampire Slayer kind of looking like Ash with one hand, but I don't know, whatever. It's a really beautiful statue, I have to say, and there's a whole line of them. They're just about to come out with a Glory statue, and they have 2 Willow statues, and they have another Buffy statues. The Willow statues are from season 6 and season 5. One of them's Dark Willow. And the other Buffy one, I think, is from the musical. She's got a red top, black pants. The only problem with the different Willows and the different Buffys is it's the same stance. It's just different clothes that they're wearing and different hair, but it's basically the same stance. But if you like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I'd say check these out. These are way awesome. All right, out of 5, I give this statue a 5.
All right, last time Brick gave you a 2 for Tuesday. I'm gonna give you a 5 for the drive. It's a little windy, but what that means, 5 awesome comics I've read in the last month that are really cool. Number 1, Uncanny X-Men 516 by Matt Fraction and Greg Land. This reminds me of what I love about the X-Men. It's been years since I've read X-Men because I feel like the comics kind of get weighed down in their own continuity, but this is just fresh, it's a lot of fun. If you're an X fan, you're gonna love it. All right, number 2, kind of an art house superhero book, Spider-Woman by Brian Michael Bendis and Alex Maleev. Bendis is obviously great, but Maleev's artwork just makes this book come to life. It's beautiful. I think you can find it on the internet, but nothing beats an old-fashioned comic book. Deadpool, right? You've probably heard all the hype. It's worth the hype. This is one of the funniest books I've ever read. It's great because it's not this big epic thing. It's just these great little issues that are hilarious. Trust me, you're gonna love this crap. Star Wars Invasion. I mean, who knew a Star Wars comic could be awesome? But this book delivers. It's really cool. It's a lot of fun. It's a great story. Another Marvel book, Strange Tales. This is kind of a collection of a whole bunch of different artists telling little quirky stories, but it's a lot of fun. I mean, issue 1 is just off the chain. Issue 2 is hilarious. I mean, right off the bat, the Watcher gets beat up by Nick Fury for being kind of a pervert, peeping Tom, looking at She-Hulk. It's hilarious. Hey, and what the heck? How about a 6th bonus one? Got to show a little DC love, right? Wednesday Comics. If you missed this when it was coming out weekly, that sucks. But fear not, it's coming out in a collected hardback from what I hear, and it's gonna be 50 bucks. It's another it's another collection of a whole bunch of different stories, kind of like Strange Tales, but this one's a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more, you know, adult themed, I guess you could say, but it's still all ages appropriate, a lot of fun. Any of these books are great to pick up. They're all fun. If you haven't been in comics for a while, these are risks you can take because they're just great stories and you don't have to know a whole bunch about comics. So go check them out. So speaking of top 5s, Madman Atomic Comics number 17 was the last issue of Madman for a while. Kind of a sad day for me, but it's a great issue filled with rock and roll. And on that note, Mike Allred he gave us his top 5 rock and roll albums. So check this out. All right, this is very cool for me. I'm here with my hero, Michael Allred. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So,
I'm a big fan, by the way.
awesome.
Follow your work.
Well, thank you, man. Absolutely. So, what would be your top 5 Desert Island rock and roll albums?
Magical Mystery Tour by the Beatles. All the Young Dudes, Mott the Hoople. Trying to find right today. It would be Man Who Sold the World, David Bowie. That's probably the Bowie album that's in line to be listened to next. So, the Gear, no, it's one of the members of the Gear. Blanking. I didn't do my homework. Beggar's Banquet, the Rolling Stones, and only one more. The Dandy Warhols Come Down.
Very cool. Now, this man not only is one of my favorite artists, but you got me into the Kinks. If it wasn't for you, I would never have discovered them, so thank you very much.
Village Preservation Society. So that's number 6.
Right on. Very cool. Thanks. All right, everybody. Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. We want to give a shout out to comicsnexus.com and thank our sponsors, Night Flight Comics, the greatest comic store in the world. But we also just want to have a little reminder here for you. Stay tuned. If you're watching on Comcast On Demand, if you're watching at OneShotPresents.com or YouTube, whatever you're doing, Comics Nexus, stay tuned. We have our first ever feature-length situational comedy of One Shot.
I have a question.
Yes.
Where am I? Where am I in the movie? They didn't put me in the movie. Come on, guys.
We didn't, but it's Brick and Tiger versus Dracula. It's awesome. It's really funny.
Yeah, okay. I can still be in the movie.
We did make a couple mistakes. Sophie 5 is not in the movie, but she's in our hearts. That's not cool. Too soon. But anyways, so stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Is this for real?
Yeah, I hope so.
That was good. Don't tell me that's not a bald spot. I'm looking at the replay. It's clear as day.
Are you gonna say you zoom?
Well, last time you stepped
Yeah,
over it, so
sorry.
I was like, I'll just take it out.
Yeah, sorry. All right, hit cut. Let's do it again.
Cut it.
I do have a few more comics I'd like to order if that isn't a problem.
That's great.
I don't know that. It is. On top of which, I don't know that our little vocal contract back there is really binding after you dumped all my expensive shampoo down my neck. You didn't even massage it in like I asked.
What? You still rolling?
Rolling.
What? Oh God, what is that smell? Did I lose the camera?
Yeah, that's kind of it was okay, but acting was kind of so lame. I mean,
Yeah, not laughing. Gross, it's gross. Yeah, uncomfortable. Ooh, yeah, baby.